What is going on, everybody? It is K1 the Collector here, and today we doing something different, man. I say that a lot, but it's because I try to do different things. Today, what we have for you guys today is not a tier list, but more of a ranking, which can kind of be a tier list. But a tier would be I put them in S tier, I put them in A tier, which I might do that down the line too. But right now, I'm just giving you the 10 of them best cards in my faction right now, in my opinion. Now, one thing I will say is the way my faction works, there's a lot of cards that are really close to each other. There's a lot of cards that I feel like can just be preference. But so it's a mixture. No, I mean, it's not a mixture of favoritism, but it's kind of, I totally understand if your list is different. But some of these people are absolutes. They have to be in here. Other people's are like, you know what I'm saying. So, and we have 4 honorable mentions. Now, before we start, one thing I will say is that I do not have anybody that are like collector level rewards in this. So what I mean by that is like no Roman Reigns, no Bianca here, no John Cena. And that also means no, where is he? Where is it? Like people like Night of Champions, set collection reward Goldberg, and set collection Amethyst Roman Reigns. I don't have people like that in there. But without further ado, let's get straight to it. So, at number 10, we have Night of Champions Andre the Giant. Why? Let's look at the card, man. So, this might be a surprise to some people that this is number 10. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But it surprised myself that I put it at number 10. So, Andre has level 4 Sting like a bee, level 4 heavy-handed, and level 4 slippery eel. He also hits like a truck, and is kind of tanky. So, when you see he has 94 power submission offense, the technical submission offense is not that high. I mean defense. I meant defense with both of those. The technical submission defense is not that high, but the power submission defense is high. And that is the way to beat Andre. You need to tap him out. You can beat a lot of people like that, but you need to tap him out because you're not going to pin him. He has a base 94 pin escape. Like, that's the base. None of this is with my manager boost. So, a base 94 pin escape, you're not ever going to pin Andre the Giant, which is pretty much for the most part. But his strikes are very, very good, which is one of the biggest things that plays in the factor with people in these tier lists. You cannot have bad strikes and be good. One card that would be in here automatically because she is always badged out. You guys might have heard me talk about her. Carmella. Carmella would always be in here because she's always has some of the best badges in the game. She's always loaded out. Her strikes are trash though. So I cannot use her. But the Andre the Giant, he has a signature that's pretty easy to land. It's a tombstone, and he also has 2 pretty hard to reverse finishers, which is the splash and the big elbow drop. And because of the damage that he can output so fast, it's tough. The only thing is why he's 10 is because even with the striking, he is slightly slow. He's really big. He's really big, and he's really good. He's still a top. I wouldn't mind if you guys thought that he was higher. But, it's top in the game, but I feel like there are better options. Now, before we get into the rest, and I gave y'all 10, let's talk about the honorable mentions. And I'm not going to spend too much time on them. I was actually supposed to mention them to y'all first, but I made a little mistake. But the honorable mentions we are going to talk about is, and this is the only Ruby that is in the honorable mentions that I'm about to name. One of them, Face Paint Frenzy Asuka. Why? Face Paint Frenzy Asuka, you see, so with a manager boost, all of that stuff is going to be higher in terms of her power, which is the biggest thing. 72 pin escape is pretty solid. And the technical submission offense of an 86, and she moves pretty fast with good striking. But it's the badges. Level 4, always see it coming. Level 4, Sting like a bee. Level 2, Space Invader. It don't get much better than that. And her finisher submission is the Oscar lock, which you can initiate from a standing position with really good striking coming from Oscar. So, really, the next time we see a high-tier Oscar, she has a chance to be the best woman in the game. Like she could really, Asuka could easily be the best female superstar in the game once she gets a card that is really, really like that. So she is definitely a problem. Second, we have Amethyst, token market reward, Tommaso Ciampa. This is, well, not second, but honorable mention. Amethyst token market, Tommaso Ciampa. I mean, I used to call him Ciampa all the time, but I realize it's Ciampa from hearing it a bunch of times. He is a unit. Like, it's a problem. He already has decent arm power, which goes up even higher with that, and everything is so balanced. Do you see? Like, there's nothing he can't do. His technical submission offensive for 68. That's right below 70, and I like the 70 threshold, which I've heard other people like too. 84 pin escape. That's the base pin escape. 90 movement speed, 79 agility. He moves as fast as ever. Ciampa's moveset is ridiculous. Like, he got a bunch of really cool looking. Like, I love the people whose moves look really cool and they as good as they look. Fairy Tale Ending and Project Ciampa are fantastic moves. He also has level 4 Sting Like a Bee, level 4 Determination, level 1 Unstoppable, level 2 Slippery Eel. Ciampa is elite, but just not, to me, not quite good enough to make that top 10. Also, we have Ilya Dragunov. Why is Dragunov in here? Dragunov is freaky fast in this game. Like, it feels like you're fighting the Tasmanian devil when you fight Ilya. Like, he's just running around and you can't touch. It's almost like you can't touch him, but he's going on this frenzy on you, and before you know it, you have taken a load of damage. You see this 87 movement speed, 87 agility, a high stamina rating, a high pin escape just from the base, decently high finisher, and he hits really hard. 82 arm power and 82 leg power just as the base. And like I said, with a manager, that's going in the 90s. So level 4 dive bomber as well, level 4 swiftness, which also contributes to his speed, level 2 quick climber, and level 3 Sting Like a Bee. Also, his finisher is one of the hardest running finishers to reverse. He launches himself into the air to headbutt you in your jaw. You're probably going to get hit. It's because it almost feels like it'd be missing a frame as fast as he jumps in as fast as he jumps in the air and hits you. Get Ilya Dragunov. It's also one of the most fun cards in the game. Please get Ilya Dragunov. He liked that. Number 4, and it was final honorable mention, we have Jey Uso, if I can find him. Here he goes. Token market Jey Uso is also a monster. He has 81 arm power, 76 leg power. That's also good. The arm power would be in the 90s with a manager, and the leg power would just be higher. 86 base pin escape. That is really good. Special comes really fast, and so does the finisher. The movement speed is good. He's really balanced in terms of the grappling and the striking, and the striking is really good. Just don't do this 1X move. He'll do a little dance move and then try to punch. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's stupid. But the reason why is because the damage that Jey Uso can output is absolutely ridiculous, and because of Slippery Eel. But it's level 3 Sting Like a Bee and level 4 Merciless Opportunist. That is a recipe for disaster to the opposition. It hurts a lot. Like, one phase of damage. If somebody has Merciless Opportunist, once they stun you and they go to that stun damage phase, you ain't gonna be able to see no colors in their health bar no more if you do it right, if you know what you're doing. And don't let them have heavy-handed, which he doesn't have, which is some people in this top have everything he has and heavy-handed, which is why there are people higher than him. And also, I feel like things that are easier to initiate, like finishers that are easier to initiate are better. You have to climb to the top rope to do his finisher, and it's not like the worst thing ever by any means necessary. You can definitely do it, but sometimes you can just get later and more damage and then pick them up and quickly do someone's finisher, and it gives you more damage, and you're not going to have time to climb to the top rope, and you might miss that place where you might have been able to hit a finisher with somebody else. So Jey Uso is the last honorable mention. So I told y'all Andre the Giant was number 10. Let's get into number 9, and this dude about confused me. I had to really look up, man. I was playing it, and I was looking, and I'm like, guys, Matt Riddle is like that. So I don't have him fully evolved elsewhere. I've used the fully evolved one before on another account. But Evo Matt Riddle is number 9, and he can arguably be higher. He is a problem. You see 66 arm power, and I'm looking at the Amethyst, of course. 66 arm power, 81 leg power. Of course, higher with a manager, and the leg power is going to go really high. Matt Riddle does plenty of kicks, so he'll be using the leg power a lot. And he has plenty of moves that requires his legs and stuff. He has balanced reversals, high pin. Well, no, the pin escape's not high. I meant the strength is high. The pin escape is kind of low, so that's the thing. But the movement speed, Matt Riddle is plenty fast. Like, he's running around everywhere, and he's just really smooth feeling. But the thing that makes Matt Riddle stand out is the badges that he gets on his Amethyst. Level 4 heavy-handed. Level 3 sting like a bee. Level 3 born to fly. Level 3 going in hot. Going in hot is one of those ones. Like, that's nasty. And level 1 slippery eel to kind of help him out with that low pin escape. The reason why, and the main reason why Matt Riddle is like that is because his moveset is almost unmatched in this game. Like, the dude, not only, he's another one of those dudes with really cool looking moves, and they're all really, really, really good. And the striking is crisp. He has this one overhand chop that is kind of slow, but it's good though. Gunther also has it. I believe it's his forward square. It's both of their forward square. It's a good strike though. So Matt Riddle makes it at 9. Also, he also has a finisher submission. So he doesn't have Space Invader, but a finisher submission, you're gonna tap people out like you have a Space Invader. So Matt Riddle makes it at number 9. When also he's so fun. But number 8, let's look at my man. As soon as I can get there. Jerry the King Lawler. Where are you, my boy? Jerry the King Lawler makes it at number 8. Why? This is arguably the highest damaging card in all of my faction. You see 87 arm power right here, 71 leg power. 71 leg power is solid, and the arm power can get to 99 with a manager. Now, he's not all kinds of fast or whatever, but he has a pretty high pin escape, base pin escape, which can, of course, go higher with a manager. And everything else is solid, right? This is why he does so much damage. So, one, his punches are really great. Now, some people I know don't like him, but I feel like if they just give him time and get used to it, they'll be good, because I believe that the animations aren't slow and they're snappy. So, but I understand. But level 4 sting like a bee, level 3 merciless opportunist, level 4 heavy-handed, and level 3 slippery eel. These are arguably the best badges in the game, and he has all of them. So the only thing he might be missing, you could say he's missing a going in hot. Some I don't find essential, but if you have it, it's definitely a huge weapon. And he's not like the fastest, but the punching is crazy. Like, the first time I used this dude, I got to do stunned in like 3 punches, right? And then I didn't have a signature finisher or anything. By the time I was done with the first stun, which usually goes by fast, there were no colors in his bar. He was no red, it was black. Like, and I pinned him, and he had to use resiliency. Now, he might not have been the best player, but he wasn't like bad. It caught him off guard. He was like, whoa, because I just like, yeah, that's the type of damage that Jerry the King Lawler can do. So because of that, he is number 8. Number 7, and these two were, I said, were interchangeable, and I still kind of feel like that. I said that when the token market first came out. But number 7 is Jake the Snake Roberts. Now, I know a lot of people will put Jake higher. Like I said, all of these people are great, so I don't blame you. So I'm not even going to argue if you put some of these people higher. But Jake's arm power is high. We see an 85 arm power, 74 leg power, and I believe, no, it's their power is around the same thing. Jerry has a little bit higher arm power by 2, but Jake's fine. Jake has a 59 pin escape, but that's okay because that's compensated for with a level 4 slippery eel, so you're not going to feel that. Jake is pretty agile in the ring, so it's 69 agility, but he has an 80 movement speed, and his dodges are fine. So and he has a high special and finisher. But the things that set Jake apart from a lot of people is the striking. His punches are amazing with level 4 sting like a bee, level 4 slippery eel, level 3 always see it coming, and level 3 getting even. So the reason why I feel like it's interchangeable between him and Jerry is because Jerry has merciless opportunity and merciless opportunist, and heavy-handed, and that gives you the really big damage. But Jake is far from a slouch on damage himself, and they both have slippery eel. And also Jake has always see it coming. Always see it coming when it's this high. If you get like 3 reversals, you have a signature. It's maybe about 4 or 5, maybe about 4 with level 3. Level 4 though, you get about 3 reversals, you got a signature. So, and also his signature is really nice. Jake's signature, he has the arm wrench clothesline and the DDT. That's the only thing. Jake would probably be higher if it wasn't for his DDT. The DDT is good. It's not hard to land, but the thing is, if your opponent's not stunned when you land it, what they do is they instant recover, because Jake has those ones where you're stuck in an animation after you landed. Jake will sit there and like just admire his work after he DDTs you, and it's not the best thing. You get instant recover and kick him in the face while he's sitting there. So that's something I wish you could like choose whether or not you wanted to sit there or not, or snap out of it, but you cannot. So Jake is 7, but still a top card in this game. Number 6 is actually just came out. I'm a little disappointed in it. I have mixed emotions, but because of the model. But it is Money in the Bank Shawn Michaels. So 66 arm power, 77 leg power. Nothing that screams out at you, but of course we got that leg power because of the legendary sweet chin music. He has good, really good technical submission defense at a 90, and that is the base. So if you want that higher, you can do that. Shawn Michaels is plenty smooth, plenty fast, and that's the thing. He's really, really smooth. But do y'all see these badges? There's not many people you're going to find better badged out than Shawn Michaels. The only thing that he doesn't have is heavy-handed. But he does plenty of damage. Really good striking. Can attack you from all angles. Level 2 swiftness. Level 4 Lionheart. If he hits you with swing chin music, the amount of health is going to get back. It's going to look like you're halfway through the match or about to hit the halfway point rather than the end of the match if he hits you with sweet chin music. And because the amount of health that Lionheart gives you back at level 4 is ridiculous. Level 2 Showman. So you get your MFP for, of course, what it says right there. Level 2 Slippery Eel. Going in hot on 2. And a level 4 Sting Like a Bee. And not to mention, sweet chin music is really fast. You better watch yourself. And it's very satisfying. Shawn Michaels is a beautiful card. The only thing that I said, like, I almost put him lower for this, but I don't deserve it. It really upset me that Shawn Michaels is not the one it's actually the old man Shawn Michaels. It's the actual card. I mean, it's the actual model that you're using when you load in game with him. That really, really, really hurts my feelings. But that doesn't take anything away from how good this card is. So Shawn Michaels at number 6. Number 5, I gotta go with the beast, Brock Lesnar. So Brock Lesnar, before, like, just on regular online in regs, he is arguably the best fighter in the game because of how many, like, unreversible suplexes he has. There's no majors in any of them. And I ain't gonna lie, the Ruby WrestleMania card is still a top card in the game. Like, it's just Brock Lesnar is unfair almost. So you see the big power, 84 power, even higher. That can get to a 99. No, it can't, not a 99, but it can get really high with a manager. And he has the power submission defense. Okay, technical submission defense, but the high power submission offense and technical submission defense. With that, he also has level 3 Space Invader, level 4 Sting Like a Bee, level 2 Heavy-Handed, level 3 Rage, level 2 Slippery Eel. He has the best badges in the game. The only things he doesn't have is like going in hot and merciless opportunists, but besides that, he has everything. And if you guys didn't know, heavy-handed can reset your stun meter in the middle of a stun. So if you hit somebody at the end of the combo string with a heavy attack, like at the right part of their stun meter, which all it has to do is not be like literally a smidge away from ending. If you hit them during the stun, their stun meter will reset in the middle of their stun. So you get even more damage time. At the F5, you have to major it because you're probably not going to reverse it just from the scoop animation. It's kind of hard. You should dodge it more than you should try to reverse that because oftentimes you're not going to reverse that. And with a level 3 Space Invader, his bear hug and the Brock lock and the Kimura and the suplexes, just get away from Brock. If you see Brock, run away. So, Brock Lesnar is at number 5. Number 4, who came out recently, he is a live event award, and he is Solo Sikoa. I was surprised when I did this that he was even this low. I might look at it again and go higher. This dude, if it wasn't for Solo Sikoa, Jerry the King Lawler would be the highest damaging card in the game. But it goes to Solo Sikoa. There's nobody who does damage faster and better than Solo Sikoa in the game. If you tell me there is, I'm not going to listen because it's not true. 87 arm power, 81 leg power. He has, because he throws everything, they gave him the love everywhere. 92 running offense. If you the running attacks that you could do, he's an all-out onslaught. He's just a walking onslaught. 81 pin escape. That's just his base pin escape. No manager, no nothing. And the other thing is, do you see how agile he is? 81 movement speed, 76 agility. And he's kind of bigger and his model's kind of long. He almost looks like a big basketball player or something when he's in the ring. You see the badges. This is why. Level 4, sting like a bee. Level 4, heavy-handed. Level 4, merciless opportunist. Level 1, going in hot, which is solid. And level 1, pain train. Problematic is the enforcer of the bloodline. Excellent striking. Absolutely great. The Samoan drop is absolutely great. And you can hit it off of an Irish whip. And a lot of times you won't even get a reversal prompt for Irish whips. So it's almost free. It's almost free signatures. Almost. And the Samoan spike is really good. Also, you can come down and do the Samoan splash as a signature if you would like to. That's just fun. If you're really trying to lock in, I would just recommend doing the Samoan drop. But the Samoan splash is just really satisfying, and it does plenty of damage. But, I was talking about how you're not going to see no colors on a health bar with Jerry the King Lawler. Yeah, you get to that point real fast with Solo. Real fast. One combo, you can threaten a pin, and it ain't like a joke. Like, it's bad. It's real bad. Solo Sikoa is the highest damaging card in my faction. But with that, let's move on to the next person, and this is the only female in the top 3. I mean, not the top 3, the top 10. And she is none other than Mommy herself. Token market Rhea Ripley. 85 arm power, 85 leg power. I don't think there's anybody in the game with more balanced power stats than Rhea. Like, there isn't really anybody that hits harder in terms of pure ratings. Even Solo, he doesn't have the leg power isn't that high, but it's about the same almost. I'm telling you, Solo's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, y'all just saw it. It's not that far off. The thing about Mommy is that she's always so balanced, like in terms of all of her attacking. So her submissions are not like stupid high, but she does have 65 power submission offense, which will get it done. Also, she has Prison Trap, which is her finisher. Which is her submission finisher, so it's gonna get the job done. Like she has a Space Invader because of the submission boost. The finisher boost to her submission, the power of it. It's gonna be fine. And everything else, you see how balanced it is. Nothing is lower than a 75. That is fantastic, including her movement speed and agility. She's snappy, ferocious, and violent in the ring. There's no other better way to describe her. And the damage is ridiculous. Level 4 heavy-handed, level 4 sting like a bee. If you have those things, the damage you're going to do is absolutely absurd. She does have merciless opportunist, but it is fine. With a Prism Trap too, it's the finisher submission that's setting her apart as well. Also, Riptide is really easy to land and really hard to major. It's kind of like a pump handle major, which you're probably not going to get. If that gut kick lands, you're probably going to get Riptided into the ground. Also, level 1 slippery eel to go along with an 80 pin escape. Rhea is really hard to pin. She's really hard to beat. She has everything. Really good striking too. That is why Rhea is that high at number 3. Number 2, I have to go with another Superstar Series 2 card, and that is going to the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is arguably the best card in this game. I made a video saying, Cody Rhodes, you are OP. Because he is. And the fact that he's number 2, I don't know. I almost made it a tie for number 1. But he is one of them ones. 82 arm power, 78 leg power. Really balanced, really good, really high on both of them. On that, the arm power can get to 90. So also the pin escape by itself is already an 82, and the strength is a 78. The technical submission offense is decent. It's decent, but that's not really what you're looking for with Cody, so it's fine. His special is an 82. His finisher is an 87. He's gonna get it at a solid rate. Here's the reason why. Level 4, always see it coming. A couple submissions, it's time for the Cody Cutter. It's time for the Vertebreaker. Vertebreaker is nearly unreversible. It's more reversible than the finisher, which is the main reason why he is this high. But it's really hard to reverse. Also, level 3 Determination, level 3 Rabble Rouser, 2 taunts, you got a Crossroads. Level 3 Sting like a bee, level 2 Slippery Eel. You're not going to pin Cody Rhodes. He's just as juiced as he is in real life. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. This dude really got adrenaline in his soul. Like, he really got that dog in him. I'm trying to tell you, it's bad. But the other reason why Cody is absolutely ridiculous is because of his model. It feels like you're fighting a small forward on the Philadelphia 76ers. Like, the size of his player model is absolutely absurd. Like, Cody is bigger now, especially when he came back to WWE. He was bigger, but it feels like I'm fighting some kind of big lion. Like, I don't know. His reach and just the size and how much space he's taking up is dangerous. Not to mention he's fast and the strikes are good, really good. The other reason why he's this high is because his finisher is nearly unreversible. Like, it's pretty much unreversible. And no, it's unreversible. Crossroads, the animation, you get the little duck animation. Yeah, nah, that's a problem. That's a big problem. You cannot reverse the Crossroads. So because you get a free finisher, almost like if you get your finisher, you're probably going to land it. Because of that, I have to go with Cody Rhodes in number 2. Excellent, stellar card, no flaws whatsoever. Number 1, he has been my number 1 since he dropped, and he dropped a while ago. Live events, Shelton Benjamin, man. I feel like this card came out too early. Like, and I don't feel like they should have released an Amethyst in this high in rating. I'm not even talking about just how good he is, because sometimes cards just end up being good. But he's an 89 Amethyst. I just didn't feel like he should have dropped that early. But he did. They gave us a monster, Shelton Benjamin, really early. 85 arm power, 91 leg power. That's the base. That's no manager applied. How this dude got pink diamond damage or diamond damage just as soon as he comes out. The grapple reversal is high. The strike reverse, like, I don't lie. If you can reverse stuff, you're gonna reverse stuff. But so don't worry about it. The strength, the base strength is a 91, 80 stamina, and he's plenty fast in the ring. The reason why he's plenty fast in the ring is because he also has level 3 swiftness, and it's not like his speed stats are low anyway. He has a high finisher and a high special and good recovery with excellent striking. The knife edge chop he has is lightning quick and solid punching. Level 4 pain train, level 3 swiftness, level 3 sting like a bee, and level 4 going in hot. Why is that it's so crazy? Because if you land the scoop exploder, which is not an easy reversal, the scoop exploder is definitely not an easy reversal for Shelton, which is his signature. But the main reason why he's OP is because, you know how I said Crossroads is unreversible? His finisher, Pay Dirt, I promise, somebody send me a clip of somebody reversing Pay Dirt. I will I don't know what I'll do. I'll come to your house and shake your hand, and we go get some McDonald's because I kind of want that right now. But if you're not gonna reverse it, it's unreversible. He did no. You're not. It's not gonna. You're not gonna land in it. You're not gonna dodge it. Actually, you have to dodge it. But the animation is so fast. Like, Pay Dirt literally looks like it's missing a frame or two. That's how fast it lands. And I swear to you, you don't get a prompt. And even if you do get a prompt, it's there for decoration because you're not gonna. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Pay Dirt lands every single time you do it. Now, sometimes it's buggy outside of the ring, and he's just gonna like keep jumping in the air right in front of him, and he's not gonna grab him. But if you have his finisher, you cannot reverse it. So, along with his speed, along with his striking, along with his high-level grappling and the amount of damage he can do just anyway, with an unreversible finisher, and just the high-octane pace that you play at with him, Shelton Benjamin is still the best card in my faction. That number one is not shifting anytime soon. I can see Shelton Benjamin being a top card in my faction even at the end of the year just because of that finisher and the going in hot. Like, it's crazy. So, let me know what you guys think. I know some people might have moved around, here and there, said this, might put this over there. Like I said, collection rewards are not, like all this stuff. We didn't do those because somebody who definitely would have been in there, Night of Champions Goldberg, is a monster. One of the best cards in the game. But people like that and all these people, and Hollywood Hulk Hogan's nice. But they would have been in there. But like I said, we wasn't doing those. So let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you guys for watching. Until next time, I will see y'all later, man. Peace. Also, you notice my Nike tech is blending in with the green screen a little bit. So if y'all wondering why, I noticed that mid thing, but just to let y'all know. But goodbye.